Hi, how are you today? Can I get you anything? Okay, that's great. So we'll go ahead and get started. I remember our last session, we had briefly discussed starting a treatment plan. And one of the things that you have to do before you start that is we have to set some goals. And as you know, goals are just things you would like to achieve in this process. Is that okay? Okay. So over the past few weeks, you've had some issues. We've realized that, you came here because your family wanted you to be here. You've been depressed and crying a lot, which, you know, you hadn't been able to function at work. You feel like you're not the same person and you want to be the person that you used to be. And you also started drinking as a way to help you cope. Is that right? Okay. But you did have some growth, which is a good thing. You did realize that you needed to be here. You also realized that you needed change and you wanted to stop drinking, which really helps us with getting started to setting our goals because that's one of the focal problems that we can focus on is the depression and the alcohol use. So what I want us to do is explore different ways for you to be able to deal with your depression. And I would also like to explore some substance abuse programs to help you with your alcohol use. What do you think? So you would be happy with those things? So you feel like that would give you a sense of like release to being able to have some control over the drinking if you were to get help? Okay. So you've told me that, you've been in a lot of distress because you feel like you're not the same person that you used to be. And I can understand that could be hard, especially when, you're used to doing certain things and you can't do those things any longer. So what I want to know is if this was no longer a problem, can you envision your life without this problem anymore? How would you feel? What would you be thinking? What would you be doing doing differently um, now than you did then? So it sounds like you would be living life. Okay, you would be living your best life. Okay, okay. Well, let me restate your goals and make sure I have a clear understanding. If this was no longer an issue in your life, you would not be drinking, which would make you a lot happier on an everyday basis. You would be involved in activities that make you happy, especially when you got sad. You would focus your energy more on those activities, and you would be going out with your family and friends more, which is one of the things that really makes you happy that you used to do when you were the old you. Okay, okay. So does it sound like we're on the right track with as far as what you would like for your goals to be? Okay. So would you mind restating your goals for me so that I can make sure I have a clear understanding so we're operating in the same understanding? Okay. I got you. Got you. So anytime you have change, whether it's good or bad, it can be very difficult. But I'm very confident in the fact that you can make this happen because one, you've already taken the first step, which is to come get help. So that says a lot within itself that, you're fighting for change and you want to fight, for who you are. So what we'll do in our next session is we will talk more about actually how to go about making this happen. What do we need to do to get, things started and get the show on the road, as they say. So are you okay with that? It's like a light at the end of the tunnel. I agree. All right. Well, I will see you next week. Bye.